Welcome back to an episode of we are going to talk to Clara because she needs medicine. We got the medicine, we got almost everything here, and I think I must have read through pretty much every little entry in here. Yeah, alrighty. Sure. So let's talk to her and see what happens.
Good news. I have the medicine and some other herbs.
Other herbs. It's not herbs, it's herbs.
You do? Show me. Mint.
Ooh, level up.
Cheer cap. Grunt root. Impressive. Whoever gave you this must have felt quite generous.
And whoever gave me that is probably a religious nut. As usual.
It was an old friend.
Really? Well, you seem to be having friends everywhere. You know, I knew someone very similar to you once. No matter where he went, he always ended up in the eye of the storm.
Who could that be? Who's always right in the middle of the action? Wait a minute. Is it maybe one of the old main characters or something like that? I don't know. Maybe I've interacted with her before, or it's Rowan.
When was that?
Long time ago. Back when I still believed in the crown and all this talk of fighting for the greater good. But I don't want to bore you with my stories. Let me get these nettles prepared.
Actually, it's not boring. Just give me more information. Come on.
Ralph has been... Wait. What's that?
What?
There's a piece of paper in here. Parchment. Wait, let me see. Say, is Bertrand, by any chance, the name of your old friend?
Oh no. It's probably a please save me from the purity kind of messages.
Yes.
Seems that he wants to see you to discuss something important. Alone.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
What do you suggest we do?
Go there.
Are you sure?
Yes. My gut tells me this might be the Harbinger's doing. And he is who you're working for after all, isn't he?
He is.
Good. Then we have nothing to fear and a lot to gain. We can use all the support we can get. You should go at once.
Okay, what if Bertrand is actually going to deceive me? Or betray me, in this case, and gets access to Moulin and all of that. Okay, so... Escape doesn't do anything. You really have to click on the goodbye or end dialogue option, otherwise nothing will happen. So, what do we got here? We got the Orb of Healing, Orb of Silence. All of them are just singular in their use. Stun all enemies in a target, create a vortex in target. What's a vortex? Used to be a secret weapon, only available to the Dark Elves, warriors. The device was reverse engineered and popularized among the many races of Eo. Upon contact with an enemy, the throwable explodes and creates a vortex of black magic. Yeah, I think all of this is just damage. Why don't we just go with a simple Orb of Healing? The thing is, I want to go with something purple. Purge and Silence. Poisonous Mist. Fire. Healing would be good. Stun all enemies in a target, but for how long? That's the problem. The thing is, the Vortex kind of sounds cool. Let's go with a Vortex. Maybe we can use it at a later point in time, but for now, we can use the remaining time to, first and foremost, go to Bertrand. Can we kind of follow the camera? I don't know if that works or not. Oh yeah, there's a follow camera. X. There we go. And in the meantime, the follow camera is amazing, actually. Oh. Enemies? No, not enemies. Wait a minute.
Alright, why not?
Okay, wait. If they are not enemies, what are they doing? Holy shite.
Damn it! I need healing. I'll keep you shielded.
Yeah, I hope so.
Whatever's necessary.
Bird is a word. Corpse explosion.
Get ready.
Come on, only one character needs to pick up the items. Not
That way?
all of them. every point in time. But that was weird. Why did I not... Oh, that's why. I went this way up. But I didn't go around and check everything. No, actually I did. I was here before. So somehow maybe the enemy spread and now they're attacking me. The first time you have an opportunity to look around and explore the surrounding, and then the fighting starts. There seems to be a common theme here. Anyway.
Sounds like a plan.
No, I don't want to go through... Oh, I want to go through the abilities. There we go. We got 1 ability point and 1 attribute point. Yeah. What am I gonna go for? Like, willpower makes my zombie stronger. That's why I'm gonna go with these. I just have no clue where to place the ability points, though. Like, you could take this one here to just get a bit more damage going and everything. But I'm still more interested in this. So maybe I can just have tons of auras active. That would be great. Alright, let's just go for... Yeah, higher focus is always cool. That's just the thing. Oh wait, what about attribute points? Game mechanics, abilities? No, that's not it. Self-targeted area of effect, yada yada yada. This is not it. Leveling system, maybe this one. Once you have gathered a certain amount of experience points, your hero will level up, and so on and so forth. We got blueprints, we got quick travel, we got status effects. Oh, status effects are afflictions and blessings that are applied to targets by certain spells or attacks. There are positive and negative status effects. As a rule of thumb, positive status effects make your hero more powerful, whereas negative status effects make him or her weaker. Make them, just call it them, weaker. Some spells gain additional effects or become stronger when cast on a target that is currently being affected by a certain status effect. To find out, take a look at the spell's respective tooltip. When an enemy is affected by a status effect, an icon is displayed in the status effects bar next to the enemy's portrait. Strong status effects may also be displayed as an icon above the creature's head. So, we got positive on the left side and negative on the right side. There are more negative effects than positive, very interesting. Like, more variety. Then we have positive as armored, which increases just the resistance. Then we got regeneration, which does exactly what it said. Then we got hastened, which increases the speed of everything. Then positive and negative immune, meaning no positive or no negative effects are possible. Invulnerability, which is like the star. Great. And okay, so the hastened speed can actually, I think it can depend on the spell itself. So maybe sometimes you get movement, sometimes you get attack, and sometimes you get cast speed. So it might not always be the same. Anyway, then we got weakened, which decreases the resistance. Then we got impaired, which reduces the speed again. It's like, it would be nice to have a similar effect here, right? Like hastened and impaired. Both of them, they also don't have similar-ish kind of color, right? So this one is yellow, this one is yellow, but the actual negative effect is this one here. So, Then of course we have regeneration and bleed, so a damage over time and a heal over time, which are its opposite effects. Deal pure damage over time. Ooh, pure damage might be better. That's interesting. So bleeding goes through all the resistances, it seems, because it's called pure damage. Sweet. So there might be a way to do an enormous amount of damage in this game. Negative stunned, knocked down or dazed. Well, stunned or are unable to perform any action or move. Well, this is also kind of like a hastened thing, but anyway. Yeah, weakened is the opposite of armor. And then what else we got? Negative silence, which is just no casting. And apathetic, cannot move, cast, or attack. It's like stunned, but while stunned, you are unable to perform any action or move. Cannot move, cast, or attack. Isn't this any action? You can't move, you can't cast, or attack. Knocked down or dazed. Well, it's not... Maybe if you are stunned, you can still use potions? I don't know. And then there's the pure mobilization, and taunted, which forces me to attack. Interesting. Then of course there's some terminology. Oh, crit hits. There we finally got the explanation of what crit hits are. With every auto attack, a hero has a chance to inflict a critical hit. This chance depends on the player's dexterity and the currently equipped weapon. Critical hits deal twice the damage of a normal attack. So it's always twice the damage, and it never seems to change. Maybe there's a special item that increases crit damage, but this might be some kind of artifact thingy. Attack power, abilities, and items that increase your attack power increase the damage of your auto attacks. Blocking. Heroes have a chance to block an attack. This chance depends on the player's strength and the current equipment. A blocked attack does not inflict damage. So that's just nullifying, kind of. Then we got spell power, abilities, and items that increase your spell power, increase the damage of your activatable abilities and auras. So we have two kinds of power: attack power, like physical power, auto attack power, and we have spell power, which refers to its respectable stuff. Interrupt. Abilities that interrupt the target cancel the spellcasting process of an enemy if they hit while casting. Health and bleed out. There we go. Your health is the total amount of damage a hero can take before entering bleed out. Once in bleed out, a hero has a set amount of time to be revived by an ally. If you fail to do so, your hero will die and needs to be revived at a god's time. Health slowly regenerates if a hero is out of combat, and the higher your constitution, the higher the rate of regeneration. Well, yeah, we got that much. And focus is the same thing, except that there's no bleed out happening here. Focus, sometimes refers to as mana, is used... Oh, that's nice. Finally, someone is calling it mana again. Referred to as mana, is used to cast activatable abilities. If your focus is depleted, you are unable to cast activatable abilities. Focus regenerates both in and out of combat. And the higher the intelligence, the higher the rate of regeneration. That is interesting. Alright. But this is not quite what I was going on about. I kind of forgot what I actually wanted to check out. Bollocks. Oh yeah. It was attributes, character points, stats, status effects, spells and perks. Spells and perks, that could be it. Press P to open up your spells and perks. Okay, this is not it. Yeah, this is just what to do. Damage types and resistances. They're explained over here. That's nice. You can also hold down Alt and get a better understanding of it. It's pretty sweet. But it's just much better to hover over the enemy and hold it instead of just like doing this because if you hover over them and use Alt, you can immediately see all of the stats down here. Same goes for enemies as well. So anyway, I wanted to level up my character and I still kind of don't know what to pick. Like, I want more focus regeneration, which is just great, so I can cast and cast and cast and cast and cast, but at the same time I also want my abilities to just be much better. So a better version would deal more damage with a bonus sacrifice anybody. The thing is, it only has a cast time of 1 second, which is okay, the same cast time as that. I just don't know. Oh, 22, look at that. It's enormous. To heal yourself, yeah? It's the Kiss of Nor that is so special afterwards. Decreases all resistance. Yeah, the weakening thing. Sickening fog in the target area to apply weaken to all enemies entering or caught within it. The thing is, I also have the Plague Bearer thing. I want to use that. Oh, inflicts damage over time. Okay. So if I take this one, then I have another bleed effect again. So I can kind of choose. Either I want the Constitution bleed, which is just the effect that happens, or I'm gonna go with the detonate thing. The problem is I need a an enemy body for this first, but at least it kind of helps against groups. Damage target enemy if the victim is currently bleeding. Conjure an explosion at its position, dealing heavy damage to it and any enemies in its vicinity. This is an enormous amount of damage. Enormous. It's kind of like this, but on steroids, really. But yeah, you need to make the enemies bleed fast. So how do you make them bleed? Like, you need the Day of Reckoning in order to inflict bleed on the area, and then you need this in order to do even more bleeding. So you need to reverse use this thing. Wow. Do deal an enormous amount of damage. I could just go with Elementalism and increase my spell damage by 3%. That would maybe increase all of the rest here. But yeah. What could I go with? Let's go with... Oh, willpower increases the focus by the same amount. As this one would. Leadership. It's just that leadership doesn't really work that often. Great. Yeah. Too bad not everyone can learn leadership in here, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go for willpower in order to make the zombies stronger. That's the actual idea that I have. Damaging all enemies nearby. Well, it just damages them, but it doesn't inflict anything else afterwards. So, instead of just using tons of different... Well, actually, it would be a really good idea to use tons of different abilities, right? Just for the simple fact that... that one just gets a bit more complicated. Sickening fog on the target area. Apply weekend. What's the other one? Yeah, it's impaired. This is the Kiss of Nor with bonuses to attack and spell power. Yeah, I could actually try that and see what happens. How much. Problem is I only heal myself. That's the main issue here. Do I really have to go for Constitution in this one? Come on. Just to get everybody to blade. But yeah, this is a very interesting spell here. Let's see. Let's try this one. Why not? Apply. So, then Yuria. What is she gonna get? I want her to have even stronger regeneration. Healing costs 20% less to focus. To cast, that's nice. And this is a large area. So what's the problem? Was the problem the focus point? No. The problem was actually that not everybody always gets the heal, so... Let's take... Yeah, let's take this one. And... What else? Like, dexterity was kinda nice, but nothing in here increases the attack speed. It's always dependent on the weapon. So in this case, yeah, I could go with like, willpower or intelligence. But I think I can go with both. And Iskrim is gonna get even more constitution. The spells that he needs are there already. Let's give him a bit more health though. And of course the 10th point of constitution. That dude is not gonna get killed at all. That's just amazing. Okay.
That's the way.
So, wait a minute. Yeah. I just need to action group 2. Void arrow. Wait a minute. Who do I? Ah, Iskrim. Okay. Okay. It's like 1, 2, 3 in that order. In this case, we do the same with this. And Yuria gets the arrow and the restore. And we, in this case, get the Day of Reckoning, which is just really, really fun. So, that's our first spell. Nice. And now I can just switch. And I'm just switching the abilities of the first character if necessary. That's just great.
This way, right?
Much, much better. Another enemy. Okay, quick question. Why are there all of a sudden so many enemies? What happened? You just talked to Clara once and all of a sudden, bam, the whole area is just dead. Anyway. Let's go with this. Let's see what happens. And this one is... Whoa.
What's next?
More forwarding.
Okay, so I need a preparation setup and a, I don't know, maybe a kind of a kill-ish setup also.
You'll regret this.
Because the damage is just amazing. And the shower is just whoosh, getting washed out in blood. I have to say, the bleed is impressive. Okay, does this thing at least... No, not leave behind any items for me? Absolutely great. No, 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 no.
Just give the word.
So, wait, is this thing in the large area? Yeah, it is, right? Large area. Says it on the description. But it was weird, so there are enemies that just appeared out of nowhere. Somehow. The... that one needs a...
Let's see.
Needs a key. The thing is, I cannot put my own markings on here.
Will do.
Just so... Ooh, that's Bertrand. No, wait. I already got whatever was on this little shrine. Maybe this is how you are getting introduced to this kind of fire system. Maybe it's an Aonir item that you got from this. Let's see. Let's talk to Bertrand.
Now would you look at that?
Tahar, finally. Listen, you have to leave as soon as possible. I'm here because the Harbinger sent me to assist you, and he overheard a conversation between Angar and General Noria.
Okay, the Harbinger sent you. Why didn't you tell me?
Lacane sent you? Why didn't you tell me?
Because he doesn't want anyone to know, even his own priests. And he didn't tell me it was you. Blazes, if I would have known.
Why should I leave? You're not making any sense, Bertrand.
Because this was a trap. Sentenza, he knows you and these villagers are on your way to Everlight, and this is where he plans his ambush. Please, you...
And now an ambush happens. I can take them out.
I suspected Lacane was working hand in glove with you, but Angar wouldn't believe me.
Payoneer's light.
In the name of Queen Aelith, you are hereby arrested for escaping judgment and betrayal of the crown. And you, Carpel, will come with us. Lacane might get himself out of this, but you won't.
But... Shut up.
What if we refuse?
Then I'll first kill you, and then your beloved Iskander villagers. Believe me, if it weren't for the Lord Marshal, we wouldn't be having this conversation to begin with.
This thing looks like there's a door.
Those people back in Leonon. Would you have really done it? Kill them?
I did what was necessary.
So you still think the Bloodburn is just a plague? Tiara's breath. How can you be so blind? Look, I am working for Lacane, and we're looking for a cure. If you just...
Tahar, don't.
Uh-oh.
It's him! For Iskander!
Him who?
Defend the prisoners! Cover our flanks!
Okay. And we're just waltzing in there extremely slowly. Okay, how does this little encounter...
Places. Retreat!
Ah. So the Loyalists just saved our asses.
Thank you for saving us.
You? This was about the general, for heck's sake. But no, that piece of shit just fled like a fucking coward. Look, no offense, but we've been waiting for a chance like this for months. And now this bastard is gone. Probably preparing a retaliatory strike. If you are so adamant on expressing your gratitude, talk to Commander Theon. And ask him if he has any use for you in the battle.
Oh,
Because
okay.
there will be one. You can trust me on that.
I see. So what by Tiara just happened?
The Loyalists. They must have noticed Noria's troops prepared an ambush.
An ambush on an ambush. That was unexpected.
Double ambush.
But what now? If Sentenza manages to reach the Northander camp at the fortress and assumes command...
We're screwed.
Then you should do as the Loyalists said and speak to their commander as soon as possible. They're the only ones who can protect you and your caravan now.
Do you really think he'll attack the caravan?
Do you really think he would attack the caravan? Kill these villagers?
He probably will.
He's done it before, hasn't he?
What about the purity?
What about you? Do you think he'll come after you too?
He wouldn't dare. The Harbinger is a powerful man, and slaughtering his priest is something that even Noria couldn't get away with. So no, I don't think he will.
Alright, so what's the plan now?
Alright. So what's the plan?
Let me go back to the Loyalists first. Their commander knows me. You should tend these wounds of yours and then come after me.
Fair enough. Be careful, Bertrand.
And you.
Huh?
And he left my little squad again. Well, he wasn't part of it at all. Alrighty, let's have a little more of a look around and see if there are more enemies that have respawned. Nah, there's not that much that has changed.
Blasted armor.
All the time
Sure.
he complains about his own armor. I don't get it. Alright, before we go any step further, because I have no idea if a cutscene is getting triggered or not, we're gonna end this little episode and continue, of course, with another one at another time. Yeah, I know, it was a short one, really. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!